Samsung has plans to launch a microLED Galaxy Watch by 2025, but Apple's recent exit spells uncertainty over its release. Samsung continues to make strides with microLED technology, but for the moment, the company has limited these displays to its mammoth-sized TVs, and as you can tell, these units cost a small fortune. The Korean giant is rumored to bring the same technology to a Galaxy Watch variant, with a tipster stating that its intended launch target is 2025. Unfortunately, with Apple previously reported to be experiencing its own struggles and withdrawing development altogether, a shadow of doubt may be cast on Samsung's own plans, irrespective of the fact that the firm has immense experience with developing multiple display forms. Like Apple, Samsung may find itself struggling to bring the manufacturing cost down of microLED to make it viable for the new Galaxy Watch. So far, there is little news revolving around Samsung pursuing the introduction of microLED technology on a future Galaxy Watch model, but Riftness managed to get a hold of some crucial information, stating that just like its rival Apple, the Korean behemoth wants to bring this display and shrink it considerably. The next Apple Watch Ultra was supposed to be the recipient of microLED, but things did not pan out for the company. Given how the trillion-dollar entity failed in one area, Samsung may also go down the same yellow path. Assuming Samsung has little problems with production, the main concern will be bringing down the cost of the microLED. Earlier, it was estimated that each unit cost Apple $150. Making it 4 to 5 times more expensive than the OLED panels in the current generation Apple Watch Ultra. To make it commercially viable, the device's price would have to be increased considerably, but that would not only make Apple a target of consumer outrage, but sales of that particular model would likely suffer due to its ludicrous pricing. Samsung had been developing a microLED Galaxy Watch with a target release year of 2025, tentatively named Galaxy Watch Ultra. However, with Apple's microLED project falling through, Samsung's project also falls into uncertainty. Apple and Samsung have very similar Riftness, at tech_riv, March 21, 2024. Samsung may find itself in the same situation, and given that the Galaxy Watch sells nowhere close to the number of smartwatch shipments that Apple pushes annually, the lack of profitability might force the company to drop development altogether. Then again, we recently reported that Apple invested around $10 billion on its autonomous car project before throwing in the towel, whereas Xiaomi, a significantly smaller company, managed to materialize its first EV called the SU7 with an initial investment of just 10 billion yuan, or $1.52 billion. Which is almost 1/10 of the amount injected by Apple. Simply because a titan such as Apple has failed in one area does not necessarily mean that its rival Samsung is destined to suffer the same, though there are certain economics, such as component costs, that need to be factored in before pursuing development. Even if Samsung is unsuccessful in its endeavor, it is not like the industry was clamoring for microLED to debut on the Galaxy Watch, since OLED can pretty much fulfill the same requirements.